This is News Channel 8 at 4 on your side.
Tonight, a grandmother is looking for answers in the disappearance of her grandson, why she believes his body was found in the water by the Courtney Campbell Causeway.
A substitute teacher is facing several charges in 2 Bay Area counties for sexual misconduct. Why officials believe there could be even more victims.
A cold front's pushing through the area right now, and that's going to cause our temperatures to tumble overnight. How long the chilly weather sticks around, coming up.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Josh Benson.
And I'm Stacy Scheibel. Thank you for joining us. Deputies in 2 Bay Area counties are investigating a substitute teacher accused of having inappropriate relationships with multiple students.
Yeah, the 39-year-old Riverview man remains in jail after making his first appearance before a judge earlier today. News Channel 8's Allison Henning joins us now live from Manatee County, where deputies believe there could be more victims there.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they want to get the word out to parents all across Manatee County. We are told that the suspect in this case came here to Manatee County to teach after he knew he was under investigation for a relationship with a student in Hillsborough County. In a red jumpsuit with his arms shackled, Joseph Pravat made his first appearance before a judge in Hillsborough County today.
My first case is page 80, Joseph Pravat.
The substitute teacher is facing multiple charges surrounding his behavior with students at 2 different Bay Area high schools. Hillsborough County deputies say between October 1st and 3rd, the 39-year-old sent inappropriate messages and had sexual interactions with a student at Leonard High School in Ruskin. Court records show he first made contact with the student through Facebook, then arranged to meet up with the teen in his classroom before school. District officials say the temp worker was pulled from the school as soon as allegations were made, but less than 2 weeks later in Manatee County, a similar series of events unfolded with a 16-year-old victim at Lakewood Ranch High School.
He started working at the school. She followed him on Instagram that day, and then that same day he direct messaged her, and then over the period of 2 weeks they were talking and going back and forth.
Manatee deputies say that victim received inappropriate photos and messages with sexual undertones. And based off statements she made, they have reason to believe there could be other victims.
If you were in the school district of Manatee County and you encountered this person as a substitute teacher and he reached out to you in the same manner, we need to know.
And Hillsborough County Schools told us Pravat only worked at 1 school in Hillsborough County, and that was Leonard High School in Hillsborough County. We're still working to learn exactly how many schools he may have subbed at here in Manatee County, but for both law enforcement agencies right now, the investigation continues. Reporting live in Manatee County, Allison Henning, 8 on your side.
And let's take a peek outside where it's still kind of gloomy. We did see some rain, which we hadn't seen in a long time, and now the cooler weather's coming. Right, Rebecca?
That's right. Temperatures starting to tumble tonight as the front clears our area and it'll start to clear our skies out. Then you'll notice that cooler, drier air blasting in this evening. Comes with a chilly breeze as well. We're sitting at 79 and cloudy right now on our St. Petersburg camera, and it's still pretty humid. We got just over 1/10 of an inch of rain at this location, but other areas did see a bit more, especially our southern coastline. Here's where the rain is right now. These are the last of the showers pushing through. We've got some in northern Polk County, moving just north of Haines City, a couple of spotty showers down through Haines City and Bartow, and as well as Manatee and Sarasota counties. They're starting to dry out. Hardy and DeSoto, they've still got some showers pushing through, and those are headed towards Highlands. And so we're not completely done with the rain, but most of us are done with the rain. And now we're all looking ahead to the cool down. The temperatures are comfortable in the 70s right now, but here's what happens as that colder air moves in. They race down into the 60s and then eventually into the 50s. Take a look at what we're waking up to. 50 degrees in Crystal River and Brooksville, 55 in Lakeland, 59 in Tampa tomorrow morning, and 62 in St. Pete. So this is where we're starting out. You can't expect too much of a warm up tomorrow. I'll walk you through some even chillier nights ahead coming up next.
A heartbreaking discovery in Tampa. Family says the teen found dead near the Courtney Campbell Causeway on Sunday night is a 16-year-old Hillsborough County student, and while investigators have not confirmed his identity, his family is now speaking out. News Channel 8's Georgia MacArthur is live near the causeway with more on this developing story. Georgia.
Josh, while authorities have not released the teen's name, his family believes it to be 16-year-old Eniola Alafimi. His family says they are devastated and have waited weeks for closure. 16-year-old Eniola Olafemi was last seen on November 12th by his grandmother, Kathy Jackson.
I said, "Are you going to go to school and stay there all day?" He said, "Grandma, I'm going to school. I'm going to stay all day long." I said, "Okay, baby." And then that's the last time I seen him.
His family says they spent days searching and handing out flyers, desperate for answers. Then on Sunday, detectives delivered the devastating news.
They say, "We found the body at Courtney Campbell Causeway, and we think it's your grandson." They wanted to know, again, what he was wearing.
His grandmother says now she is left with painful questions.
They can't even tell me how he died, how he ended up in the water for 2 days. They say the body been in that water for 2 days. I say, "Honey, he been missing for 8 days. So how has the body been in there for 2 days? Where he been the rest of the days?" They say, "We don't know yet."
Jackson says detectives don't believe the death was suspicious.
I think somebody kidnapped him. I really do.
As investigators work to confirm the identity of the body near the Courtney Campbell Causeway, Eniola's family is holding on to hope. They describe the teen as someone with a kind and generous spirit.
Lost, and I think I'm gonna die. I don't think I'm gonna make it. What am I supposed to do?
Now, this incident is one of 2 death investigations on the Courtney Campbell Causeway. 2 bodies were discovered 2 days apart, and detectives do not believe the cases are related. Reporting live in Tampa, I'm Georgia MacArthur, 8 on your side.
A judge has dismissed a lawsuit filed by Gabby Petito's parents against the Moab, Utah Police Department. Petito was found dead in Wyoming back in 2021. Her boyfriend, Brian Laundrie, took his own life and was found in a park near Northport not long after. Before she was killed, Petito and Laundrie interacted with police in Moab following an abuse report, but the officers let the couple go. Petito's parents believe a Utah law that protects officers from civil lawsuits is unconstitutional, and they now plan to appeal today's decision to the Utah Supreme Court.
A parole board in South Carolina ruled that Susan Smith will remain in prison for the murder of her 2 young children. Smith has served 30 years in prison for drowning her 2 sons, Michael and Alex. 3 decades ago, she reported a black man had carjacked her vehicle in South Carolina with her 2 sons inside before she later confessed. Well, today she appeared virtually in front of a parole board to ask to be released from prison. Smith was unanimously denied parole, with one panelist recusing herself. Before the ruling, her ex-husband says she has not served enough time.
But ultimately, to me, that's only 15 years per child. Her own children. It's just not enough. So I'm asking that you please deny her parole today.
In South Carolina, a violent offender can be considered for parole again 2 years after they have been denied. The location for the annual Tampa Night Out is changing this year, but the message is still the same. Tampa police are here to help.
And the department says this year's event is bigger than ever. 8 on your side's Alessandra Young reports from Raymond James Stadium.
A lot of fun things are going to be happening on Wednesday night outside of the Raymond James Stadium. Now, Tampa police say their event is going to look a little bit different than it has in years past, because this year they're doing one big celebration right here. The Tampa Police Department is hosting its annual Tampa Night Out, and this year it'll be at the Bucks Beach at Raymond James. Officers tell us this serves as an opportunity for officers in the community to connect and build a stronger relationship.
Our neighborhood watch coordinators, all of our neighbors, our residents, and we just wanted to bring them into one fun, fantastic place where we can do something for the community, give back tonight, and just meet your neighbors.
This year, since it's right before Thanksgiving, they will be doing a turkey giveaway. 600 turkeys will be available on a first-come, first-served basis.
We know that people are still struggling since the hurricanes. We know a lot of families are still, have food insecurities, are still looking to see where they're going to get a complete meal for the holiday season.
The event will have plenty of vendors and family-friendly activities. Before, this event was held across the city with nights out held in each district, but now they're combining it into one huge celebration.
We all just want to make sure we are looking out for one another, and we're all coming together tonight just to, just share, hug each other, love on one another, and give back to each other.
They say bringing everyone together will bring a greater sense of community and connection. Chief Lee Burkaw said by uniting everyone, they are celebrating the strength and diversity of Tampa. Along with TPD putting on the event, it is sponsored by Rise Tampa in partnership with the Bucks and Tampa United Bikers Jamboree. People of all ages are welcome to join in on the fun, and attendance is free. Tonight is the night. Now the event is going on from 5 to 8 p.m. at Bucks Beach. For now, outside of Raymond James, Alessandra Young, 8 on your side.
The Bucks will be in New York this weekend following a bye week.
But was that bye week enough to reboot the team? Our Bucks bonus team will break it down straight ahead.